Hi guys, welcome to the update video. In ArcoLinux, as well as in Arch and in many other ArcoLinux based systems, we have a rolling system. That means that you use an ISO at some point in time and you just keep on updating. So in order for me to explain you how that's done, I should not use online, right? Because online immediately goes to the internet and goes and gets the packages and updates. So we end up with a beautiful up-to-date system. Anyway. So if we use offline, that means there is no internet and the new packages, key rings and whatever, and Linux kernels and systemd stuff, it's not coming from the internet, it's from the ISO. So offline it is, so we can show you what things changed from actually March, more or less, end of February, March, till now. So first of all, I need to install a new system, brand new system, and then I'll show you again how we update things, which is actually super simple, but it never hurts to watch some videos again because there are so many. So YouTube, let's see what did we get. ArcoLinux playlist and update. Let's see if he finds. Voila, playlist, ArcoLinux update. How many videos have we made already? Oh my god, that's not it. Shall we click here? Yep, maybe. Nothing happening. Yep, another click. We've made 108 videos already with 1,393 views. Sometimes there's really nothing to tell. Great, right? Keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. But sometimes it's a lot of things happen and ArcoLinux keyring this and then error of keys this and that, and that's in here. And sometimes also to debunk this myth, you have to update every day, otherwise ArcoLinux will fail. No, updating a year-old ArcoLinux, it's possible. 3 months old and so on. 1 month's worth of updates since 1 May 2018. So yes, it's possible to just keep working on ArcoLinux. That's 5 years, right? So all you require is knowledge, how to stay rolling, how to update your system, how to maintain your system. Matters for your smartphone, it matters for your iPad, it matters for Windows, Mac alike. So that's in these videos. Let's wait till this installs. Time to get back to work. So Control F, right Control and F. And yes, we have a full screen in VirtualBox if you set all the things, the variables correctly. Then you boot up and you wait. And if the service is kicking in immediately, you're golden, and if not, you have to help it a little bit with Control F and Control F again, and then you'll have, in my case, 1920 on 1080. So this is what you get. What you see is what you get. Remember that, WYSIWYG. So if we install everything and you see Calamares in front of you, then you can have a look and you can have a look at all the applications. What you see is what you get. You can install more inside Calamares. One of the things today I've done is get the new kernels in, and this is how I make my videos, how I teach, right? I just smash something in there, just telling you guys how easy it is to install the latest linux-xanmod, and don't forget the headers. Often you'll need it for something else like NVIDIA drivers or VirtualBox or stuff like that. So it's as easy as that. You don't need a GUI for it, right? People sometimes ask, do you have a GUI for it? No, there's no need. Keep in the terminal, stay in the terminal, read what it says, see the errors, what it shows you in red or orange or yellow, right? That's what we do. We're terminal guys. So that's in between. So let's reboot. Change of kernel, linux-xanmod is there. Yay, right? Nothing special. This is nothing special. If you want to have a Linux LTS, do the same thing with another name. You've got a Linux LTS. All right. point is, let's make this a longer tutorial. There are aliases, a few, right? A few, comparing with other distributions, we have a bunch. Okay, some of them are just for our ease, some are so technical we don't tend to forget, so it's in here, right? Those are short, those I will not forget. Okay, so that's an alias. Now, one of those aliases is, let's have a look, file system. The things that I keep around is what's inside the skel. So I drag it over here. First time always fails. Then skel, Control H, view, Control H, show hidden files. This is what's inside the skel. If I create a new user calling John, right, he'll get that in there by default. That's his skeleton, right? His config, his bash RC, all of this goes into his home directory. If we update stuff, that's it. If you update stuff, we update them there, etc skel, not on your home directory, right? So, and now the magic happens. A few of the aliases that are in this bunch is backup skel. Because of that, we have a folder with exact the same content as up here. This is before the haircut, before the update. Now I update. Will things change in this etc skel? Might be, may not be. How do you know? Do it like this, then you know. We got already the Linux 6.2.7 in, so that's cool. And Discord is there, all the Linux headers, cool. We're so glad. And we do have a new update of the Manjaro guy here. Panic is a graphical user interface to have a look at your packages, what they depend, URL, where is it coming from, what config does it provide, what application does it provide. It's really graphical, it's nice, it's study material. Updating you do here, not in Panic. Update internals, read, follow, learn the names, what's happening, keys, keyring, checking package integrity, follow what's happening. One of the things I can get rid of, certainly in VirtualBox, we do not have, well, I do not have Broadcom here on my real metal, and everybody doesn't have Broadcom on VirtualBox, so that can go, which is cutting the installation, I don't know, by 3 seconds or something. So it needs to make these extra, well, modules. So that takes time, and that's back at the end. No issues with the ArcoLinux keyring, yay, right? So this is something to keep in mind. If there are errors, you do first update, and then first get the ArcoLinux keyring in, and then update. That's normally the procedure. This is something you keep in mind, that if you stick to ArcoLinux grub theme Vimix, if that's what you like, if that's what you want, great. If not, we've just changed your grub. You don't like that, remove this package because you probably don't like it. Because you changed it, you don't like it. So remove it, because with every update you get in, it sets it back automatically to Vimix. Bad idea, good idea, we'll see, right? It's easy for us. If we install it back, it's immediately done. Automatically it's changed. So the best thing is, I don't like the theme, remove the theme. Voila. Same for sddm simplicity. That's our default greeter and display manager. sddm, the theme is simplicity. Again, same approach. Now, sddm simplicity is beautiful. The only thing you may not like is the wallpaper, but there are trillions of wallpapers out there. So change it with the ArcoLinux tweak tool. Done. And keep simplicity, but change the wallpaper. and then it's totally different look. We can do that in this video as well if we've got time, because we do have time. There are no issues, right? It's done. Oh yeah, maybe you haven't noticed, didn't really have a look at it, but yes, we're on the linux-xanmod kernel. So that's that. That's one thing. If we do, oh, I shouldn't have done that. If we do again a backup skel, then this is after the haircut, right? After the update. So now I have two folders, this one and that one. Before, after. It took me 4 minutes to make the update. Okay, compare. You don't want to see what's the same. You do want to see what's different. And here we told you, guys, there's nothing to do. When you migrate, when you stay rolling, so in the bin, in the stay rolling in 2023, if you go from ISO of February to the ISO of March, right? If you do a clean install, what's the difference? There's nothing to do. There is no difference, just update. Here we did something, it seems. We've added nresolv, right? So nresolv is something that we have, no, that's not it. nresolv is something that we've added, and it will work, right? If you reboot and if everything is in place and so on. It's now part of fish anyway. This is not fish, that's another shell. So this one, we have changed the geometry a little bit, it seems. I remember that it was the NeoFetch logo was a bit down and a lot of space up there, and that's the fix. Here again, nresolv, all the shells get always the same aliases, right? But first, you need to load it up. Here's another guy, fix-grub. Since we played around with grub themes, we know you'll mess it up, right? So fix-grub, we are an educational grub, an educational distro trying to teach you Linux in general, and we happen to be an arch, right? So that's something that we can run if everything kicks in, right? Doesn't seem to have kicked in yet, right? So the bash rc, the changes are here. This is not used. This is only used if you create your new user, John, Lewis, Francis, right? At that point, now he'll get all the new bash rc and fish and zsh settings. But this guy, Eric, doesn't get it. Does not have that particular alias. So from time to time, it pays off to have a look what's on here and what do I have. Now, since we're lazy, yes we are, if you type skel, read, don't get it, here's a link, read, all right, and it tells you why we need it and why it's so great and why it's also a pain in the right, blessing or a curse. Many people are saved by it. Tiling window manager, yes, playing with xmonad and it crashed. The good code is in etc skel. The good code of awesome is in etc skel. The good code of DWM is in etc skel. And that's what we do. We get the code from etc skel to your home directory, but you need to tell that it's okay that we overwrite stuff in here. Yes, there will be a backup, like they say up here. You'll see it. There will be a backup, and you can check. All right, damn it, right? Put stuff back. So this one and this one is different. Compare. And then you see here, okay, something changed here, something changed here, config fish changed. What changed? The new guy, yeah? Resolv is in. Resolv.conf and the fix-grub is in. You see? And this is, I think, an ideal way to follow what's going on. What did I change? Oh no, my settings are gone, or this or that is changed, and you change it back. this is just a wallpaper, right? Okay, well, difference in wallpaper doesn't really matter, unless you want to have a very fixed wallpaper, forever and ever, the one and unique wallpaper. But this is where you're going to do some checks. So if you created something in Awesome, it will be here. If you created something in BSPWM, it will be there. It's the backup is there. Now the bash RC has been overwritten, right? ZSH RC has been overwritten. That's why we tell you, guys, use bash RC personal. It's down here. It says so. If the file exists, bash RC personal, then add it to the rest, right? Go and read it and add it to the list of all these things. So you can create more aliases, of course. Same goes for ZSH RC personal. Add more stuff to the file that's never gonna be overwritten, ZSH RC personal. And the same goes for fish. All right, so let's do logout. There's still one thing to do, but I want to see let's show you the fix-grub. We've already helped a few people with it. Yeah, important thing, sddm has changed with our own creation of sddm. So now you can't log out in this video at this point in time. The future, yes, but now, no. So I need to shut down by hard reset, right? But there's another way, of course. Control Alt F3. Control Alt F3. All right. In my case, Control F3, of course. And was, of course, my change in my own MIS system. And you say sudo reboot. That's it. So this SDDM is a new SDDM. It needs to be loaded from the beginning. And that's what we did. We just told him, hey, go get all the, well, new stuff. New SDDM. Because there hasn't been a release since years? I think it was years, right? So I said, okay, no, SDDM Git is better. It gives us less issues. It's if you really log out, it's faster and so on. There were so many reasons to go to SDDM Git, but rather for going to change the application, we have created our own package. Right? So it's coming from Knowledge, from us, and yay, SDDM is there. Super happy that it's there, but let's take a look if we can find the Arch stuff. Here he is. Arch is on 1909. We are on 2001. Okay, it's important to know it's basically a Git version that we've taken and called it SDDM. So we have a fast working display manager basically. All right. Last but not least, if you did an update and you thought about scaling, then there's something that you may have installed from all these guys up here. AWAR, all the blue stuff. Blue stuff means you build it. And who's better equipped than Paru or Yay or Trizen or so many AOR helpers, right, to go and check. Not only is he going to check is all the rest in order, but this is the main thing. The main difference is looking for AOR upgrades. And one of the things that's no longer in the AOR, so packages come and go. Packages move from what is an Arch user repository. When they're trusted, they go under the wings of ArcoLinux, right? And then it goes inside core, extra community, multilab. But sometimes it's the other way around. Packages that are in the ArcoLinux repos get thrown out and end up in AOR with a package build. So it's a va-et-vient, on dit en français, va-et-vient. So Okay, fine. So duf-bin does not exist anymore. Is that a problem for us? No. You type in duf and what do you know, right? Duf is part of Arch. That's it. That's all you need to know. You say number one and go for it, my friend. Remove duf-bin? Yeah. It's the same. It's the binary version of. And we do a serious jump from 6 to 8. Not that we see anything, right? It's still the same thing for us. Nothing really changes, but all right, in the back end, I'm sure tons of changes have been made. Voila, that's it. We are up to date. I was thinking of doing the grub, I think, the fix-grub. That's it. So fix-grub, fix what? There's lots of fix, but now we've made so many videos about grub themes, and sometimes things go wrong, right? Grub is fixed. It's going to get to the internet if there is internet. That's an important thing, right? You have internet connection, and then it says, okay, let's get the latest from the ArcoLinux XL ISO grub thing, download it, put there in the place, and then we type basically the alias update grub, and off you go. You have again the default grub theme. So if something goes wrong, check out the Discord image. You see something exec not found or something, black screen, you enter and you come in a black screen, the default ArcoLinux black grub, which is nice, right? But if you don't like black, then this is the thing, fix grub. The other thing was nresolv. Nresolv was added as well because of the problem the user had it. And I said, okay, look, we don't have an alias yet to focus to a very important file, and this is the one that's going to generate my DNS. I think it is the name server is going to figure out facebook.com is 81.30.50.66, I don't know, whatever, and the translation needs to be done. We do it with network manager, and my router, that's my number, is going to take care of all the DNS stuff for me, right? So just another quick way to do things like pacman, and there's so many N things. N stands for nano. We are in nano, and here we can quickly change some things we would like to add or hide, stuff like that. All right, I wanted to do one more thing. It's still on my to-do list. And what is? Well, actually, no, yes, no. Look, the theme that we now have, simplicity theme, is a beautiful theme. Maybe you don't like the background, right? Choose a different background. sddm, select it, select and apply, quit ATT, and be happy with this one. You don't need to change grub. This looks awesome. All these fields just look great, right? But if you don't like the background, I get that. We've got trillions of backgrounds. Choose one. And there are so many, right? From time to time will change. Haven't changed anything now. But what I was saying is the login, right? Install ATT backgrounds. Boom. Now you have to wait a little bit. Probably around 50 megabytes or something. Did not make it too big, but still it's quite big. So you got a selection, and have a look. Maybe this one, maybe Tron, right? If you know the video or the movie, I should say. How does that look? Is there a need to change the theme really? Is the wallpaper maybe not enough? That I leave completely up to you, right? And that's it for me. Yep, that's all it is, I have to tell you. So now we are on Xanmod, and everything is up to date, and we are rolling. We stay rolling. Maybe one last thing, guys. This will never change. That's the ISO we started with. Why would we change it? It's the ISO, fixed moment in time, fixed ISO. That's it. and now you just keep on rolling, and that's the fun. If you could make it some kind of challenge. As you've seen already, I have SSDs of 2018. Just keep rolling. You don't need to reinstall, even if it crashes, right? There is a video about how to overcome a crash. Black screen, how to overcome a black screen. It's all documented already. So have fun and learn a lot and become independent. Basically, that's what we would like, that you stand on your own 2 feet and decide, okay, this is a free operating system that I will never leave or keep forever, because I know exactly what to change, what packages are important, what to do and what not to do. All right, enjoy.